Namaste. My name is Louis Zimmerer. I'm International Meditation Master. I want to speak today for what is a spiritual part. The spiritual part is designed to connect with the divine, with God, to get inner bliss, to get true love without reason, inner happiness, serenity in the mind, and peace in the mind. So that is, in the beginning, is it really great? No? For what is then religion? Religion is to connect with God, with a personal God, with the divine. And I think that religion is a good starting point. But the religion doesn't have effective methods to find peace in the mind, to connect with God, with the divine, and so on. I see the combination of religion, psychology, and spirituality is the best way. If we read books from Castaneda about his master Don Juan, in his books is nothing mentioned about religion, only about spirituality. That his guru Don Juan was transforming the ego and manipulating the psychology state or spiritual state or the consciousness state of his disciple to connect them with a higher plane. Because our ego is in the way to connect with the serenity, with the divine, with peace in the mind, and so on. And so the spiritual part is focused on the ego to get the ego out of the way, to connect directly to the divine. And in the beginning it's just like sport, it's difficult, but after some time it works. And there is in religion, the religion doesn't teach that, because they don't want that we become independent from them. They want to exploit us. What said Gandhi? God has nothing to do with religion. Okay, so how we make that thing? If we have an old radio, then we can tune to the next channel. And in the meantime, there is quite a lot of noise until we reach a good signal, and so it is on the inner part. Psychologists have found out there are 4 different states. This means beta, alpha, delta, theta of the mind. For the Hindus there exist much more, and for the spiritual people much more. For the Hindus is a nirvikalpa samadhi, the high state of the mind. Unless even we reach the nirvikalpa samadhi, we still have to go back in our ego, in our body. We cannot get rid of our ego. This I want to say, we just leave the ego for a certain moment, nothing more. And we can command our consciousness to go on a higher state when we want. It's just like a sport, nothing else. Different techniques, so the gurus have created great techniques from Chi-Gong, from the different yogi parts, Kundalini parts, and Tibetan, and meditations and so on. And they help us. Without this technique we cannot. Still, we don't need the religion. But the best is to connect with the religion. So I by myself, I had the fortune, with 29 years I had the Kundalini and so on, and now body identification and so on. So I can feel bliss very fast if I repeat the name of the God. Of nearly every name from God will work out. Or I can just make it on the spiritual part, but I can make it with my two hands. Or I can pull up the energy. Or I can make it now, my next experience is just with a Chinese number. I will show it to you, it's really great. Okay, I learned new techniques and so on. No? Okay, for instance, even I don't know what the names are, okay, the meaning of this. For instance, your son. Oh, well, Joey. Okay. With this numbers, with this sound, I drive the energy upwards. With my hands, I can do the same thing. Yellow. Even attention is working. Or with the name of God. What we choose, Jesus, or what we Krishna, okay, I like that, no, Krishna, or Allah. Maybe you think that I'm against Muslim and so on. And then Allah. Okay, this is important, and afterwards to come down. Okay. Okay, so I teach that also. And the main thing is that we need the Kundalini. With this is afterwards everything easy. And we have to, the best is also to learn Chi-Gong, that we can manipulate our energy. And for this is Chi-Gong so necessary and so easy. We have just to learn it. Pull up the energy. This is the whole trick. This thing we can make it with all the time the same thing. And then serenity is there. Then bliss is there. Just from our lowest chakra or from the second chakra up the energy to here or to the head. It works. It's so simple. For instance, Sufis are saying, Hu Allah. Hu is from here, from the bottom. Allah is here. Ah, Hu, O, E. And then it's Hu Allah, Hu Allah, Hu Allah. It's working so simple. There is no magic in it. For me, is it normal? Just practice. This is all. And easy to do. Okay. So I hope you understand now spirituality can be also without religion, but the best is with religion, and the best is also combined with psychology, because it's the fastest way to get the things what we want. And then we can relax and you can get bliss without to buy something. It's just for free. Just put up the energy. This is all. Regardless what techniques I make, I rise always up my energy. This is all. There is no magic. Okay. Okay. Thank you that I could speak about this, and bye.